Hello all, this is Mr. Q from The Enablist. I wanted to go over something I saw on We Got This Covered. Not the greatest news site, but it definitely had something that piqued my interest. Disney reportedly now has a zero-tolerance policy against Gina after Gina Carano. Huh, that's funny. They waited this long to do it? Anyway, Disney is reportedly taking steps to ensure that they aren't reluctantly made the center of attention for all the wrong reasons ever again. Disney is reportedly taking steps to ensure that they aren't reluctantly made the center of attention for all the wrong reasons ever again. Just think about that statement. You are the center of attention for all the right reasons. For those who are not aware of recent developments, Gina Carano, who stars alongside Pedro Pascal and Carl Weathers, among others, in the mega-popular Disney Plus show The Mandalorian, I wouldn't say it was mega-popular, but it was definitely the best thing on Disney Plus, was recently sacked by the House of Mouse, following a series of controversial posts on social media. I'll leave that one. The 38-year-old actress, a former MMA fighter, had attracted a legion of fans for her portrayal of retired Rebel shock trooper Cara Dune, popularity that had reportedly even led to the character being in line to get her own spin-off, which I think was Rangers of the Republic. Voicing some very divisive political opinions, I don't think there was anything quite divisive about them. She posted something about masks and about fair elections, and was talking about the current hate climate that is in our society about hating each other and where that's going to end up if we continue making that as part of our social interaction. However, turned many people off of her, ultimately leading Twitter to call for her removal from the Star Wars series. Yeah. The furor eventually died down, though, until earlier this month. It never died down. It was in every single post that she made. Every single reply made to her post had hashtag cancel Gina Carano in it. Seriously? Or fire Gina Carano, I should say. Same thing. When Carano appeared to liken the Democratic Party and its supporters' treatment of Republicans to that of Nazi Germany, fostering hatred for Jews during World War II. No. That is not what she said. Might be a conclusion that could have been drawn, but that was not what she said. I don't understand why they keep wanting to report it like, well, yeah, I do. They just want to keep canceling her and finding all the ways to do it. Again, We Got This Covered, so take it with a huge grain of salt. She did not compare Democratic Party supporters' treatment of Republicans to that of Nazi Germany. She did not do that. What she said was how they got the Jews to be hated was by making them the bad guys, by turning their neighbors, by the government using propaganda to turn their neighbors against the Jews. That is very, very parallel to current society. I'm not saying it's at that level, but we are definitely seeing a lot of things come out of that are very similar to what happened there. She did not compare Republicans to that. She did not say it was Democrats. She didn't say it was socialists. She was apolitical in her comment. She was making a comment on society as a whole, and probably more to the point, Twitter. Ugh. Let's see, where were we? For Disney, this apparently, represented the final straw, and they promptly cut all ties with the actress, stating she is no longer in their employ and never again will be. They fired her over social media like a bitch. They could have been good. It could have been good. The debacle has attracted massive attention from the media since, and it's something the company is clearly keen to avoid going forward. Yes, Disney hates event press. According to prolific insider Daniel Richtman, don't know which, a zero-tolerance policy has now been adopted internally in an effort to make sure history doesn't repeat itself. Though it's currently unclear just what exactly this initiative entails, as the leaker offers no further details, in which case take this all as rumor. After all, going as far as to ban those in its employ from discussing social, political, or religious topics on social media or in public is a drastic step to take. No, it's not. No, it's not. You work for a company, you are a representative of that company. If they don't want you talking about social policies or governmental policies or politics or religion, they have every right to say, you work for us, this stuff does not go public. All right? So the problem was not so much that Gina was fired, or let go, I should say. It was that it wasn't applied across the board. There were definitely people gunning for her. Did they have the right to fire her? Absolutely. Was it the right move? No, it was not. But the bigger issue is that now that Disney has fired Gina, they have now opened the door for cancel culture to go in full force. That Twitter can now demand change, and a multi-billion-dollar company will capitulate. That is a very scary thing, because Twitter is a minority. It's a minority. It is not the majority. It's very scary that such a small amount of people can have such a huge effect on changes in society. It's crazy. But the question is, are they going to apply this to everybody? Pedro Pascal? Are they going to apply it to Chris Pratt, or some of the other very, very outspoken actors who have said some very, very divisive things? Pedro Pascal's was the big one coming to mind. That was very insulting. Very, very insulting. Personally, I tend to lean right, not the right. I lean right. I prefer to. I'm more of an independent. I see both sides of the equation here, but I tend to lean a little bit more right in how I look at things. But anyway, that's beside the point. Just wanted to clarify that if people were going to start complaining. But the question is this going to be applied across the board, or only to people that Disney doesn't like, who haven't towed their company line? That's the question. Let me hear what you have to say in the comments, and I'll catch you later.